Hi dudes, it's another day. How's it going? Recommencing the replacement of the bumper on the Disco 2. Yeah, we're commencing a reassembly. It's been a bit of a tussle. Somewhere down the line there must have been some distortion because these two were difficult to get in. I had to do a lot of wiggling, pulling, pushing and generally messing about. This side, well, we've got a broken thing, but I lost the little brass thread inside, so I've had to tear up it, of course. Yesterday it took me 2 hours to get the blasted masking tape off. In fact, I've missed a bit, it's still there. I'll come back to that, it's a right pain. 2 hours and broken knuckles, bloody marvellous. Yes, that's that. Oh yes, the middle bit with the star screw in the middle. Yeah, I was prizing the two together, which I don't recommend because apparently the welding's not very strong. So I broke it off. So what you do? You put a nut on, of course. So that's that. So we've got nuts on. Bloody marvellous. Right, okay then. Apart from that, we're going so far. I'm going to get the front bumper on, a front number plate on, and then we can focus on putting the lights back. And a very good morning to everybody. How's it going? Okay here, more or less. Just doing the lights in the fog lights. It's the little rubber dinky side light bulb holders came just in time, well done. And the 10 watt side lights. Unfortunately, they're the same size as the 16. So either I've read the photo wrongly or somebody's made a boo-boo. Doesn't matter, I'll use them somewhere. But the point is, these bulb holders, which I thought were 10 mil across, are in fact only 10 mil across this bit. This bit, the 12, which makes them just as big as the other original bulb holders I was going to use, but changed my mind because I've gone to plan B. But these, as it turned out, are actually better. So, in the end, considerable thought, must take at least 5 seconds, went for the hole in the top. Okay, so what I've been doing, we've drilled the 10 mil hole, and I've been carefully reaming out with a psychopathic soldering iron. Okay, so then we end up with that in there. Pop the bulb in from this side, and job's a good one. Right, as it happens, I've got one I made earlier, and it's here, already fitted. Pop the end off, one-handed, bit of reflection, and there we go. Also put some tin foil behind it, in A to protect it, the plastic from the heat, and B to improve the light output. So that's the idea, and then all I have to do now is put a little bit of sealant around here, seal these holes because they're not, I don't want any muck and water getting in, so that's what we'll do with them. Right, so that one's done, that's one I repaired. I just need to add some wires on. And that's it. Today is Saturday, it's the last day. It's got to be ready for tomorrow, so it's got to be done either one way or the other, so I've got no choice but to do it like this. Right, I'll crack on with that, and then we can pop them on the bumper, get the bumper back on the blooming car before it rains, or B, before I have to wash the car, because it's a blooming mess. It's not moved for a month, it's been stood there with its bits hanging out, and it's embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Hi dudes, welcome back. Right, where are we? We are, well, a little bit further on. Sealed up, connected together. Right, I did test the bulbs before I put them in. Frankly, they're disappointing. They're nowhere near as good as they should be for DRL, so it'll be a cool backlight, but that's about all. Which is a bit, frankly, disappointing. Anyway, we've got wiring ready. We've got that ready. We've got bolts in. I think it's the first time these have been connected in for probably years. Certainly since I've had it. Right, this is it then. This is the big one. Have to make sure it fits. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh yes, got the new Seat bumper buffer, rubber bumper buffer, whatever. One of them. We've got one of them. That's ready. It's ready to go. It's nowhere near as big as the big one, but it's a lot better than the one that came off. Okay, stand by to put in place. Scalpel, spanner, dry run. Okay, well, the pickup there is heavy, so be careful. Speed up.
You wouldn't expect it to be like a balloon.
Remember where it's supposed to go.
That bit.
You've got one in. I told you I won't do that once again. No. Is that not gone in?
I don't know, can't remember where it was supposed to go.
The line's come out. Right. Line's just gone in.
I'll tell you what, I'll hold that and you'll come do anything. You'll come and sort this end.
Right, you got that.
Right, I've got this end.
Right. Okay.
I'm not taking it off again.
So it's not fitting right, so let's see. Problem over, isn't it?
No, it's not. That's it, I've got it again.
Yep, okay.
What?
Knew it. Pop it off. And pop it back on there. That's where that's at actually. Teal bit. That's it, that's it. Right, that's it. That's broken back. Excellent. Right.
Well, I didn't do it.
No. Should have foreseen this, but I didn't. There's not enough room underneath the water bottle to fit that in, so that's going to have to come off again and fit the bulb somewhere else, probably underneath. That's probably broken, so that'll be fun, won't it? Right, back in the more. Right, that goes in there. That one needs to be a bit closer. That goes through there. That's going to be a bit there. Bit of a tussle. Closer still. That's going to come out of there. Right, okay.
Good luck with that.
Yep. So we can fix it on. Right. I hope it stays there. Right, that goes on top of there. So that goes. Well, that's not going to go there, it's going to go there. That'd be where the crush goes. Right. So, okay, so you know where that's going?
That's going in there.
There. Shit.
I didn't do that. Got it stuck on Buffett.
Okay, this is why people don't film it, because right, getting on to that. So which one's which? That one goes there. That one goes on there. This one. Spin it round now, it works. Goes under there. Like
Now that bit.
That bit goes under there.
Where?
Might not reach. Like so. That's that one. I think that goes behind. First of all, let's put these on. The other one's on. That's it. That one. That's not going to reach at the moment. That one's still popping out, yeah, that's still good. Right, so these are going to go on top of there. Oops, it's over there. Right.
Buffett's in way. My nuts not in.
Right, get your nuts in. Your nuts in?
Yeah, my nuts in.
How's your in?
Oh, well, it's in.
Is it saying in?
It seems to be.
Something's getting in the way. Make sure your end stays in.
Well, it's in as far as it'll go.
Yeah. So you want to pop my end in.
That's why I've given you the tricky end.
Something under there. There's those bolts on it. Looks alright.
Oh, so it's coming off again.
I can come round here and hold this. Has that joint come off?
We have now, yeah, because you pulled it off. Do you want me to put it back in again?
Yeah, no, there's something wrong. Something wrong. Bring it back a tiny bit.
That's a tiny bit. That's what I'm saying now, that's a tiny bit. Now that end won't go in.
Don't move.
I won't move.
Right, I reckon it should be going in now.
It's gone in. I think it's gone in as far as it'll go. Yeah, I think it's gone in as far as it'll go now. Now the looks of things.
Yeah, that's good. Right, those are in. That's right, yep. Definitely an old grampus. Well, this one's not gone in, yeah? Oh, it will do. I'll put the nuts on. So I don't know. One crush count. Every other way. That's out of the way. Two. Well, that's good. That's in, but wash it up the wrong side. Because it bloody is. Right, okay. So, just look at your side.
Don't ask me to move because I can't, I'm stuck.
So we can move now.
I can't, I'm stuck. Get hold of it.
No, if you are, it won't come off anyway. But not so.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Actually, he did.
no, we'll move a bit because they're not tight up.
Oh! Oh, my knee seized up, so I couldn't move.
So make sure that your wires are out of the way.
Do you still need me?
Yeah, no, actually you're okay now. Thanks very much. I can handle the rest of it. Thank you. I'm going to have to put another washer on here because I'm not going to taking it off again. That's stuck up. Good. So is that one. Good. That bolt's that nut's in there. Good. The little dinky one's in there. Good. Right, nuts to tighten up there on the side of the crush can. Ditto. I'll tighten them up first, and then I'll tighten them up first before I do the side ones. And then we'll see if we can fasten that up. That needs to go. On the pipe, wherever it is. It's at the top. I'll have to put you down, I can't do both. Right, see you in a minute. Right, everything's tightened up. It's all about getting stuff finished now. that's good. Stainless steel screws. Hi dudes, sorry about the noise, but I think that was Genghis Khan turning up with a strimmer. Right, I had a problem with that one. I had to re-drill the hole because it was nowhere near and it's nowhere to tighten. I don't want to tighten it up too much because I'm frightened. Yeah. Right, okay, so these bolts are tight. That one was a bit fiddly. I had to struggle with that one. The bottom one's in. I've gone for bolts instead of screws. I know it could be a mistake. There's new screws in here. Same at the other side. I haven't tightened them up because the wheel's in the way. I'm going to have to move the wheel. Right, lights wise. Yeah, I've run out of time. I might just wire them into the side lights. Oh well, that should go in a hole, should it? Chances of finding a hole now are practically zero, so I'm going to have to come back to that as well. That'll probably rattle. I'm taking out the wiring that turned off the fan. If you remember when we first got it, the fan was seized, so we put a new one in. It ran all the time because it was gone into an overheat mode, and that's when it triggers the fan. It stays on, but it won't turn off except with some diagnostic device which I came across later. So that leaves me now with two spare wires, which I was going to use for the allegedly DRLs, but they're not going to be bright enough. As you know, I made a pig's ear of it. I got the top lamp. Didn't allow enough room for that. I thought there would have been enough room, but then there wasn't. I was way wrong. So, alright, so I'm just going to wire them into side lights for now. We're rushing to get finished for tea. We're out tomorrow. It's going to be chaos. So, yeah. Right, so I'm going to finish wiring this up. Yeah, the really reason I wanted proper DRLs is because these Angel Eyes are chuffing useless. That one I changed only a few months ago, that's gone. That one's gone, but I need something to fill the holes in, so I've got two more. I'll replace them. And then, that's why I wanted two proper DRLs, which I thought would be good. I'm going to have to come back to that. Right, I'm going to finish this wiring off, tidy up, put the grill back on, and then go for tea. And then we'll come back to it in a bit. So, see you in a bit. Okay, we're running out of time. Tea's ready. It's back together, but lights are rubbish. Let's have a look. These two are just replaced. They're both yellow. I didn't know that. It said white on the package. Right, and the DRLs. Well, if you've got a 5-watt candle, it'd be more impressive. But that's pathetic. Absolutely blooming pathetic. Right, the other one's better because it's bulbs at the bottom, so guess what, I'm going to take that back out and redo it so at least it matches. Right, very disappointed. You wouldn't believe those were 16-watt bulbs. Right. And if you're wondering why I didn't use LEDs, which are brighter, LEDs I found crap. Well, they're good, but they just don't last. You know, that angel eye change on the left there, that's only lasted a few months. And changing bulbs in these in bottom lamps, I don't really fancy it, so I thought I'm going to get some proper globes, and there we are. So there we did, and they're blooming crap. So back to plan B, whatever that is. Anyway, don't get ourselves washed. Yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, okay, carry on.